So, thank you all for joining us at this point in time. We're maybe a minute or two early, but we're working on it. It's beginning to come together, and I hope that everybody's out there. Anyway, we'll make a start. It's 8 o'clock. So, once again, thank you for all joining us again. The second healing circle this year. It only seems like yesterday we did the first one. So, I wonder if the whole year will go this quick. Probably. Anyway, let's hope we all have a much better year than we had last year. And we hope and sincerely hope that, and we know that the healing energy that we radiate outwards does its bit to helps mankind, and helps us all come to terms with it, and maybe even come to terms with the fact that we have to live with it, like some of the much older diseases that we used to have, like TB and polio and other things. It could become just a way of life. Who knows? Anyway, I guess we'll find out in time. The one thing's for sure is there's certainly not as many aeroplanes flying overhead. Not as many cars on the road. Although where we are over here in New Zealand, we're really fortunate with the freedom of movement that we have. We still have to be careful, but there's quite a lot of freedom of movement. So we're quite happy, but should be much happier when the rest of the planet, we're all back in alignment. I don't know if things will ever go back to what they were. Probably not. Probably it's a good opportunity for mankind in general to take a few steps forward and to leave the old behind. So, we'll make a start, I think. So, as usual, if you all like to get comfortable in your chairs, if you can sit with both feet on the floor, that would be great, just to help ground the energy. And then, as usual, we begin by taking a few nice deep breaths, deep down inside of us, deep down to the pit of our stomach, as usual. And as we breathe in, we acknowledge, we recognize, we feel we're breathing in the beautiful, tender, peaceful light that begins to settle in the pit of our stomach. And then as we exhale, we are aware of the worries of the day, niggly thoughts. We let them go. We acknowledge that they exist, but then we let them go. We don't focus on them. When we breathe in, still breathing in that beautiful, calm, healing energy inside of us. When we exhale, letting go of any of the residual negativity that's within us. And we do this a few times until we really begin to feel a peaceful feeling inside of us. And as we begin to relax into that energy, we become aware of the blue light, the blue energy, which that light has become. We acknowledge that we are taking advantage and using the universal healing energy that's available to all of us. And as we do so, we notice that the blue energy from our stomach is spreading out in all directions through our whole being. Starts in our stomach and works its way up through our chest, to our heart, where it lingers a little while, and at the same time it's spreading down from our stomach, down through our hips, and down both of our legs, down through our knees, down our calves to our ankles and our feet, and even a little beyond our feet into the ground beneath our feet. And the blue energy around our heart now also begins to move upwards, begins to move up to our shoulders, where it dwells for a little while, bringing some relaxation to our shoulders and the back of our neck. And now it continues to go the back of our neck, over our head and our face, and at the same time it comes up through our throat. And if we step back and take a look at ourselves, our whole being is full of this blue healing energy, which is just there, circling around our entire body, our entire being. And just dwell for a moment if there is any areas of your body, whether it's your physical body, your mental or your emotional body, that is in a state of dis-ease or imbalance. Just allow the blue healing energy to spend a little while longer in those areas as we gradually begin to feel balanced and totally aligned within our own being. And while we enjoy this feeling, just take a moment, take several moments to call to mind your family and friends, people that are close to you, who you feel could benefit from this blue healing energy surrounding them. When you offer it to those people, just think of their names or their faces and know that you are offering it to them. You are not forcing it on them. And just notice the gradual difference in those that accepted, how a bit more peaceful they feel and they appear. And then we can go a bit further out with the healing light, healing energy. We radiate it out to people who we know of, acquaintances, people we meet in passing, who are also not balanced for some reason. And we allow the healing light to them if they so choose to use it. Remember, it is always the individual's choice to accept or not. And we just see in our mind's eye all the people we know, we've mentioned, we've offered the light to. We visualize those that have accepted. The blue light is working with them as well. And now we move further out now. We radiate the blue healing energy out from us in all directions. And that includes down into the planet and up through the ceiling and up as far as you can visualize, and even further out into space and beyond. And as we see our planet now completely covered in this almost like a blanket, a blue blanket of healing energy, we call to mind all the people that are associated with hospitals and clinics and other places of healing, whether they be the patients or the carers. We ask that the blue light be particularly intense in those areas where it is most needed. And that is all people connected with those establishments in any way. They are all contributing in one way or another to the well-being of all of the people there in their care. And looking at our planet covered in the blue light, as we look at its surface closely, we see pinpoints of light that is brighter than elsewhere, almost like a searchlight shining through. And what we are looking at is all the people involved in this healing circle, here and now, radiating their energy outwards. And as we look, gradually they cease to be pinpoints of light, but one huge light shining outwards. So although individually we are radiating that healing energy, collectively as one being, one entity, we are radiating the light. When we send light to all the places on our planet where there is physical disaster, man-made problems that harm our planet, we ask that all those places receive intensely the light in those areas. We may also direct the light specifically to places of natural disaster through weather patterns or just the natural evolution of the planet. We ask that the healing light be sent to those areas to bring a peace and a calmness, but not to change the outcome. The outcome will happen. We just ask that the journey, the transition, is as smooth and as peaceful as possible. And we think also now of all the other life streams on our planet, all the animals, both domestic and wild, that they also receive the light to help maintain their life and their balance, to help their balance return as it should be. so they have a natural life. And we think also of the fish in all of the oceans around the planet, whose stocks are gradually being depleted through man's greed. We ask that the light shine there, so that a sense of balance may be found again, return to what it used to be. When we think of the birds on the wing, some down on the planet amongst us, others high in the sky, we ask that the light shine on those, all of those creatures also bringing their life back into balance. And we ask that the damage mankind is doing to our planet we ask that it be noted, and the blue light helps to restore a sense of balance there. The earth is evolving, but it is supposed to evolve at its own speed, without interference from man. And so now we hold that vision firmly with us. We continue to radiate the energy from us, from all of us, and know that we join with thousands of other souls on our planet doing the same. And we know that we combine as one very strong force of radiation, of healing radiation for our planet and all life streams that live on it. So keep radiating that energy and just sit in the quiet with that vision for some time. continue to radiate the energy, radiate the light. To keep a strong visual picture of it in your mind. And as you see our planet, you see the healing energy swirling around, all around our planet, as if it is dancing to an unheard tune, bringing the peace and the calmness to all. And so now the time has come once again where we begin to close the healing circle for this week. Just gradually see the vision of the earth with the blue around it. See that gradually diminish in size until it becomes locked in your memory, in case you ever want to use it in the coming days or weeks. And then gradually, as the awareness now returns to your physical body, you gradually begin to wriggle your toes a bit and stretch your fingers and hands. And then as you feel more grounded, you can even stand up and have a bit of a shake, just to get the energy, the physical energy flowing within you. And if any of you do not feel quite grounded yet, then please remain seated in the chair until you do so. I ask you not to leave until you are totally grounded. And don't forget, if you have any questions, just please post them on the Facebook page and I'll reply to them. So now, I thank you all for joining. I thank you for your time and your energy and your contribution. It's time now to say farewell. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. And we meet again the same time and same place next week. So once again, thank you.